All right, we are doing some more addition today, but today we're going to use this guy. So I thought we could talk first to refresh our brains because we saw this all the time in our classrooms. I know we saw it around our happy hearts and we saw it with our table points. Can you think of somewhere that you saw this? Do you remember what it's called? Has a special name. Do you remember what it's called? Are you saying 10 frame? This is called a 10 frame. And we talked about 10 frames a lot in math. And the reason it's called a 10 frame, well, look, it's a frame, and let's count how many boxes it has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 boxes in a 10 frame. If you turn it like this, still has 10 boxes. Turn it like this, still 10. How about if it's all even sideways like that? How about if you can't see it? Ooh, someone wrote on the back of my board. It still has 10. A 10 frame always has 10 boxes. Sometimes we put counters inside those boxes, and that's what we're gonna do today, like this. You ready? How many counters is that? Did you count them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, 5 counters in my 10 frame. Whenever the whole top row is filled, it's 5. That's half of the 10 frame. What about like this? Know how many? It's still 5. The whole row is filled up. 5. How about now? 10. The whole thing's filled. I don't have to sit there and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, because guess what? If I see that the whole frame is full, I already know it's 10. Are you ready? I'm going to give you a chance to try it. How many are in my box? 10. I hope you said it really fast. You didn't have to count them all because we already know if the whole frame is full, it's 10. Like I said, we've been talking about addition. And so we're going to talk about some addition with our 10 frame. Now, I wrote the lines out here for an equation. Blank plus, remember plus is adding things together. Blank plus equals, that means the same as, equals Okay, well, I already filled in some counters. So how many do I have to start with? Yeah, 5 counters to start with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 row. 5 plus, okay, 5 plus this many. How many did I add? How many more do we have now? Not all together. How many did I add? Yeah, we have 5 dark blue and now 3, 1, 2, 3 light blue. 5 plus 3. How many do I have all together? 5 plus 3 equals how many all together? Do you know? Let's put 5 in our brain. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 plus 3 equals 8. 5 plus 3 equals 8. Let me get the paper and I'll show you some more examples. All right, here we go. Do you spy all those 10 frames? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 frames on one page. Ooh, and all kinds of numbers for us to fill in. Let's get started. All right, looking at number 3, how many counters do you see in the frame? You count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 counters in all, right? But they have the number 5 here. Hey, it's like they're doing what we were doing earlier. They started with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many more did they add? How many more did they add? Yeah, 1 more on the bottom. There's 5 on the top and 1 on the bottom. Now, how many do they have all together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 plus 1, what's that called? Equals 6. 5 plus 1 equals 6. We did it. Oh, but look. Now they want us to turn this into a 10. They want us to get all the way to 10. So how many counters do we have to start? Remember, we just said we have 6 counters, right? 5, 6. Okay, so we're starting with 6. Will you count on with me until we get to 10? Let's put 6 in our brain. Are you ready? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, stop, because we got to 10. Now, how many more did we have to draw to get to 10? How many did we have to fill in to fill the whole frame? 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 plus 4 is 10. 6 and 4 are 10 friends. They make the number 10. All right, let's look at this one over here. Again, they start with the 5, so we're talking about the 5 on the top. Then they added some. How many did they add? Yeah, they added 2. 1, 2. 5 plus 2 equals how many in all? How many counters do we have in all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did you say 7? We have 7 counters in all. Now look again. This time they want us to fill the whole frame again. They want us to get to 10. Remember, to have 10, everyone is going to be full. So do I need to fill up this box? I do. Okay. Do I need to fill up this box? Yep, I do. Do I need to fill up this box? Yeah, I need to fill that one up. How many did we start with? Yeah, we started with 7 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that are red. How many did we have to add to fill it up and get to 10? We had to add a 3. Remember, 7 plus 3 equals 10. 7 and 3 are 10 friends. Great job. Let's try the next one. Oh, look, we're starting with 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many did they add? Oh, they added 3. 5 plus 3 equals what? How many do they have in all? Did you say 8? Let's check. 5 on the top. 5, 6, 7, 8. There's an 8. 5 plus 3 equals 8. Okay, now we have to get to 10 again. How many counters do we have right now? We have 8. You're right. How many do we need to add to get to 10? 8 plus what equals 10? How many does Mrs. Powell need to add? I need to add 2. 1, 2. 8 plus 2 equals 10. Nice job. Okay, we're not going to do this one because I want you to do this word problem with me. You ready for a word problem? I love word problems because it's like reading a story. We get to listen to a story. Will you listen with me the first time? A team has 5 softballs. The coach brings 3 more. How many softballs does the team have now? Draw counters in the 10 frame. Then write an addition fact to solve. Are you ready? Let's read it again and see if we can pull out the important numbers. A team has 5 softballs. Okay, stop. How many did they start with? With 5. 5 softballs to start. I'm going to draw my picture to match. 1, 2, are you counting with me? 3, 4, 5. 5 softballs. Okay, let's keep reading. The coach brings 3 more. Okay, how many should I put at the bottom? 3, right? The coach brought 3 more. 1, 2, 3. How many softballs does the team have now? How many do they have now? They started with 5, then they got 3 more. 1, 2, 3. How many do they have altogether? Yeah, they have 8 softballs. Okay, let's fill in the numbers to match. So how many did they start with? They started with 5. coach brought some. How many did the coach bring? Yeah, he brought 3. How many softballs do they have all together? They have 8. Now they want us to write it next to the word softballs, so they know what we're talking about. If we just write it 8, they might be thinking, 8 what? 8 princesses? 8 gummy bears? No, we're talking about softballs. 8 softballs. Great job. Let's try one more word problem. Marcia reads 5 books. Tanya reads 2 books. How many books did the girls read in all? She reads how many books at the beginning? 5. Marcia reads 5 books. Let's write 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tanya reads 2 books. How many books does Tanya read? Yeah, she reads 2. 1, 2. How many books did they read in all? 5, 6, 7. 5 plus 2 equals 7. But this time we're not talking about softballs. We're talking about books. So we have the word books. 7 books in all. Let me get the paper. It's time for your challenge. You get out your paper too. Together, we're going to try and draw a 10 frame. This can be a little bit tricky, so if you need to ask for some help from your grown-up, you can do that, but let's try and do it together. We have to start by drawing a rectangle. But if you make your rectangle small, like the size of your finger, it's not going to be big enough for all your boxes. You need to make your rectangle big, almost as big as your whole paper, okay? So I'm going to start at the top and draw a straight line over. And look, do you see how it's almost taking up my whole paper? Can you do that on yours? Okay, now I'm going to do a line down. This line is not as big. It's not taking up my whole paper. Okay, now we need the line to match on the bottom. That's the one that goes all the way to the side. Then we're going to close it up. Okay, now we have a rectangle, but we have to cut it in half. So I'm going to find the middle of my rectangle. Do you see the middle of your rectangle? And I'm going to draw another long line all the way through the middle. It's okay if it's not perfectly straight. We're just trying our best. Okay, now we have to make all of our boxes. How many boxes go in a 10 frame? Yeah, 10 boxes go in a 10 frame. So I like to do mine like I do a finger space, at least 2 fingers. Your fingers are smaller than mine, so you might even want to do 3 fingers. And then I'm going to start at the top and draw all the way down to the bottom. And look, I have 2 boxes. Okay, I'm going to do another space. And I'm going to draw another line. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, another space over, and here we go with another line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, another space over, and it's our time for our last line. Look at what happened. It made 4 that time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we have a 10 frame. Okay, your next thing to set up your problem is to make your lines for your addition equation, okay? Sorry, I'm trying to move my chair out of the way. A line, a plus, a line, an equals, and a line. If you need to pause to get some help making your lines, you can ask a grown-up or just try your best. Okay, then we're going to do it again. A line, a plus, a line, an equals, And this time, we're going to put the number 10. Whew. Wow, we have our whole problem set up. Now we're going to add in some counters. For this problem, you need 5 counters at the top. Can you draw 5 circles with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, how many are we starting with? 5. We're starting with 5. So let's write our first number, 5. Okay, we're going to add 3 more counters on the bottom. 1, 2, 3. How many counters did I add on the bottom? 3. That's our next number. 5 counters plus 3 more counters. Now we need to write how many counters we have in all. 5 counters plus 3 counters is how many in all? 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 counters in all. Okay, this is the part you're going to be filling in this number all by yourself. Just like our other problem, now we want to make it all the way to 10. So how many counters are we starting with? How many do we have already? Yeah, we have 8 counters. I want you to get to 10. I want you to show me in your video, I want you to show me your frame and read me your sentence. 5 plus 3 equals 8. 8 plus equals 10. I want you to tell me how many counters you need to add to get to 10. Okay? Can't wait to see your hard work.